So like the Catholic Church, my mom had recently gone to a funeral, and they all took communion during this not celebration of life. It was just very much like didn't even talk about the person at all. And whether or not that's right or wrong, I don't know. It's about the Lord at the end of the day anyway. But she was not, as a born again, baptized believer, because she wasn't a part of their denomination, not welcome to take communion. And I was appalled by that. I was like, how is that helpful to anybody in the congregation? And it's an intimacy that the Lord wants to establish when we take communion. And so it'd be no different than like Sabrina saying to her child who's at the table and everyone else is taking communion that nope, you can't participate yet because you haven't done the rules of heaven. You haven't followed the plan of action connected to the strategy of heaven and coming into alignment with God's will. That is a baloney to me. And so there's quite a few that believe you cannot take communion until you've been baptized. And the most traditional, non-traditional places that will do that is more of the progressive churches, even United Methodists, because they're looking at it from the lens that it's an open table and the Lord is inviting you in to seek and receive from Jesus. And I think if anything, it's an act of worship. It's an act of laying down in that moment my understanding of bread and wine or cookies and coffee or whatever it is that you're taking, because we are literally doing it as a remembrance to Christ's sacrifice.